My daughter's voice sliced through the silence like a honed blade as I gently opened the front door. "Don't stress, Mom. Dad's too spineless to do anything," she declared, her voice echoing through the entryway. I stopped there, inhaling slowly, then again, allowing the pressure in my chest to settle into stillness. Ellen, my wife, didn't even look at me. She yanked the zipper on her suitcase with finality, as if she were closing a chapter she'd long since stopped reading. I stepped further inside, quietly, deliberately, taking it all in. There was a gleam of smugness in Ellen's eyes. Mia, our daughter, stood nearby, arms folded across her chest, wearing a smirk that wasn't hers. It was borrowed confidence, rehearsed. They had planned this moment together, executed it like a scene from a well-practiced play. They intended to erase me from the story without giving me a line. I extended a sealed envelope to Ellen. "Court injunction," I said, my voice even and firm. "You're legally barred from touching any shared assets." Then I turned to Mia, holding out a separate paper. "Eviction notice. You're 19. You have 24 hours. Mia's smile evaporated. Ellen's posture stiffened, eyes narrowing in disbelief. "What kind of absurdity is this?" she snapped. "Accountability," I replied calmly, almost coldly. I walked past them, placed my keys in the ceramic bowl by the door, and slid off my coat. My hands didn't tremble. They once had. There was a time when things were different, when life felt soft and warm. Family trips to the ocean, laughter around the dinner table, candlelit evenings, and late-night conversations about everything and nothing. I loved Ellen deeply, built my world around her. Around us. From scratch, I built a business, through long nights, empty pockets, and relentless will. Ellen stood beside me in those early years, when dinner was instant noodles and we shared one worn-out jacket between us. Then came Mia, our miracle, born after 4 grueling rounds of IVF. I cried when I held her for the first time. Ellen did too. Our joy was pure, unfiltered. But love can wear down, not in explosions, but in erosion. The cracks started showing with her phone. She pulled away when I reached for it, brushing it off as just work. Then came the endless late meetings. The unfamiliar scent of jasmine clinging to her skin. The soft giggle behind a closed door. I wasn't naive, but I was hopeful. I wanted to believe her. The truth arrived on a Wednesday. Her phone buzzed on the kitchen counter while she showered. I don't know why I picked it up. I've never been the suspicious type. But a single message lit up the screen. "Can't wait till he's still in the dark." My hand didn't shake. I just stared at it, like staring into a mirror that no longer lied. I didn't explode. That would have been too easy. I prefer precision over chaos. That night, she kissed my cheek as she settled into bed. I returned it, then got to work. I hired a private investigator. Collected phone records, text messages, hotel bills. I accessed our shared cloud account. She had never signed out. The man was Nathan Cole, divorced. A real estate agent I once mentored. He even attended our Christmas party. Shook my hand, smiled at me. I also uncovered an offshore account she opened using her maiden name. She had been siphoning funds from the company. Quietly, cautiously. But I caught every transfer. Mia knew. She stood by her mother, lied to me without hesitation. I remember asking about her slipping grades. Her response, sharp and dismissive, "You're making it worse than it is." Now, I understood why. The pain hardened into something sharper. I locked down every account, collected all the evidence, quietly moved our assets into a trust one had set up months earlier, transferred full ownership of the company into a corporate entity solely in my name. Years ago, during one of Ellen's surgeries, she had signed a power of attorney. She never revoked it, never even looked closely at what she signed. I waited, timed everything. That morning, I left the office early. I knew what was happening. I knew they were getting ready to leave me behind, packing their things, laughing at the man they thought too gentle to fight back. That's when I walked in, and I heard Mia say, "Dad's too weak to act." That moment shattered something, and sharpened something else. "You're bluffing," Ellen spat, trembling as she scanned the court documents. "No," I said. It's final. Mia looked panicked. This is my home. No, I told her. This is my home. You picked your allegiance. Now live with it. I left them standing in silence. But it wasn't just surprise I heard in that hush. It was fear. The legal battle came a month later. Ellen's attorney came out swinging, accusations of emotional abuse, financial manipulation. But my side was airtight. Bank statements, witness accounts, message transcripts. The judge cut through the theatrics and ruled decisively. The company, mine. The house, mine. Even the dog. Ellen unraveled in court. Her defeat wasn't just legal, it was humiliating. Nathan, gone. He didn't stick around for the fallout. Now the house is still. Immaculate. A bit colder, maybe. But peaceful. And mine. I keep a copy of Mia's eviction notice tucked in my desk drawer, not as a wound, but as a symbol of truth. A reminder. Some mistake quiet for weakness. Ellen did. Mia followed her lead. But silence isn't surrender. Sometimes, the one who doesn't yell is the most dangerous of all. Revenge isn't fire. It's frost. It doesn't roar. It watches, waits, and signs the right papers. Ellen rents a small apartment across town now. Mia lives with a friend. The affair is over. The accounts are secure. As for me, I sleep like a stone,